The worst episode of Stranger Things might have a chance to be redeemed in Season 5. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another Stranger Things video. So today I'm talking about how a character from the worst episode of the entire show could be making a return in this final season. Before I get into this, though, be sure to hit that like button, comment your predictions down below, and whether or not you think this character will return in the final season. Very curious to see what the responses to this question are. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to help me reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It would mean a lot. And if you want extra content, including exclusive live Q&As, reaction videos, and commentary tracks, you can find that over on my Patreon. Any support over there truly does mean the world. Alright, so it goes without saying that the consensus worst episode of Stranger Things is Season 2, Episode 7, The Lost Sister. The episode focuses on 11 going and finding Callie, or 08, and hanging out with her gang of friends. And there's really nothing to it. It's out of place. It's right after the 6th episode of Season 2 where things really heat up and we see the Demodogs in Hawkins' lab rising up. It sets up this two-part finale wonderfully, and then boom, we gotta spend like 50 minutes with the Lost Sister ep. It is by far the strangest episode of this show, the weirdest. It feels out of place. It genuinely doesn't feel like Stranger Things, and it would have worked better in my opinion if they just took the Lost Sister episode and sort of portioned it out and spread it out into different episodes of Stranger Things Season 2 so that we didn't have to sit through one entire ep. I think it would have been more bearable and fans would have been able to get on board with it a bit more rather than us just focusing on one stinker of an episode. It's often been regarded as the black sheep episode of Stranger Things, the one stain on an otherwise perfect show to many, and a lot of people at the time were trying to justify it as a potential setup for a spin-off, which I can see, but we haven't seen this character since Season 2, and so because of that, a lot of fan theories have arose that maybe, just maybe, we'll see Callie return in this final season, and to that I say, I really don't think it's worth running the risk of bringing her back, such a divisive character from such a divisive episode, just to potentially ruin the final season. Ever since Season 2, we've moved on from Callie, and that's been that. It would feel a bit out of left field to bring her back this late in the game. To me, I've always said, if Callie was going to return, it should have been in Season 4, because the stakes were the highest they'd ever been in Season 4. Of course, they're very, very high in Season 5, end of world type stuff, but Callie not coming back in Season 4, to me, kind of is a sign that, hey, the Duffers are going to let her rest, we're not going to bring her back in Season 5. Now, recent news has arose that sort of changes my thoughts on all this stuff, and it's kind of the point of making this video. Very recently, Noah Schnapp, the actor who plays Will Byers on Stranger Things, supposedly followed Linnea Berthelsen, the actress who plays Callie on Stranger Things. Now, I went and did some research of my own into this. I went to Noah Schnapp's Instagram, I looked up Linnea Berthelsen, and sure enough, he's following her on Instagram. So that part of this is true. Now, I don't know if he had previously followed her before this news broke. He could have followed her since Season 2, I don't know, but a lot of fan accounts on Twitter and social media have said it's a recent follow for Noah Schnapp to be following her. So I don't have concrete proof of that. I just know that he follows her on Instagram. So if we're going to run with the fact that he just recently followed her, it would make sense that she could come back, because why would he just randomly follow the actress who plays Callie out of the blue? Unless they're working on another movie or show that's not Stranger Things, which is not happening because I don't think either of them have a ton of work lined up right now outside of the show. I don't know what to expect. I mean, I would think if he followed Linnea Berthelsen, there's a chance that she shows up. It's far from concrete evidence that she would show up just because of an Instagram follow from one of the cast members of the show. But at the same time, this could just be Noah Schnapp trolling everybody because he wanted to stir up some online drama. I don't know. There are people who have commented, because I made a short about this the other day, and people have commented saying he did in fact recently follow her on Instagram. So if that's the case, something's fishy for sure. But even then, it's hard to say. So how would I feel if Callie actually returned in this final season? I don't want the Duffers to do it. I've said it consistently. I think they need to let her character rest. The only hope I have of her coming back is the Duffers have the chance to redeem the worst episode of the show. And that would just be almost like them showing off at that point. I think they've done an outstanding job building this world, and they're going to stick the landing. I'm confident in that. But forever, The Last Sister has been regarded as the worst episode of the show. And so what if the Duffers were like, let's right the wrongs of the one misstep we had and let this show end on a perfect note? I could see them doing it. It would just take a lot. My argument, if they do bring Callie back, is that it needs to just be her. I do not want to see her gang. They were cringe. I couldn't handle it. that has no place in Stranger Things, but Callie alone I could get on board with. Now, if they are going to bring her back, it needs to be early on. They need to just say, hey, she's in the first episode and she needs to be a main character in this entire season, because if she just shows up when the characters are in peril, you know, and it's like an out of the blue moment, it would feel really unearned. I think Callie would need to show up near the end of the first episode and let us get accustomed to her, as opposed to just having her show up and save the day, you know? Like, say Eleven is in a fight with Vecna and Callie just shows up. That would be like, really? We're doing that? She doesn't come back in season 3 or season 4, but she shows up when all hope seems lost right now in season 5? That would be a bit of a stretch and probably wouldn't work for me or a lot of other people, but if they bring her back and just fully commit to her, a lot of fans like me could just be a bit more accepting of her return. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little video talking about this topic. Let me know in the comments down below if you think Callie/8 will be in this final season or not. Do you want to see her show up or not? I don't. But if you do, please let me know in the comments down below and leave your reasoning. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. And if you want extra content, you can find that over on my Patreon. Any support over there truly does mean the world. But that is going to do it for this Stranger Things Season 5 quick hitter video. If you want to see more like this, where I talk about a quick topic on top of, you know, my other update videos from when we get a Ross Duffer post or a Sean Levy post, let me know in the comments down below, because I had fun with this. It was super quick hitter, to the point, and we didn't have a lot of photo dumps. We didn't get one this week, so I didn't have any of that to talk about. But if you like these quick hitter videos about potential theories for Season 5, let me know down below. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.